Another aspect I think of value-based marketing is that a lot of times going back to these companies that offer a low cost, quick, quick and dirty service is that they say, oh, well, we'll provide X amount of blog posts or Google business profile posts or local citations. Like everything's already quantified out before you sign up. And it doesn't mean that the things they're offering aren't good things, but how do you know that's where you need to spend your time and energy and money to get results? The What I found is in order to accurately bid on a project, we set an end goal and we say, what is it going to take to get to this end goal? And so somebody may be doing, say, $1 million in revenue a year, and here's how they're doing it, and here's how that breakdown is. But maybe they want to do, 1.25 million by the end of the year. So they want to grow 25%. Great. So what are the steps that are needed to make that happen? And then where you're doing well or where you're lacking based on what your competition is doing. And so there may be, well, we call it a SWOT analysis, right? It's pretty common. And when you find out what your competitors are doing, you can find out where your deficiencies are and where your strengths are. Well, if you've already got strengths, continue to push on those strengths isn't going to move the needle much. But where you find that you can get quick wins or low hanging fruit is when you work on your deficiencies, the places where you're weak compared to your competitors. You can't, it's the old adage of correlation is not causation. And you can't say, hey, this competitor of mine has 200 blog posts on their website and I only have 50. So if I can catch up to them by writing 150 blog posts, theoretically I should be in the same place. I would argue that you probably don't even need that many blog posts to beat the pants off of them. But you can't just say, here's this one factor, and so here's why I think I need to make this happen. And so that's one of the reasons why packages typically just don't work, is it's based off of a set of preconceived things that, yeah, they're okay and they might move the needle, but it might not be what you need, and it's not going to give you that extra growth. Whereas you can produce better and fewer things, and they may come a little higher cost, but then they're going to return a whole lot more value to you. So, value-based marketing isn't just going through the motions of doing things. It's what is it that you're doing to help your audience? I would say solve a problem or learn something. And once you've established yourself as an authority on a topic or a solution, that's a great guide for what's value-based marketing. I think that a lot of people just miss on some big factors and they just go through the motions.